thanks to some of our donors from the Spark Summit last year, it's beginning to look a lot like Techmas. What does that mean for you as a staff member in our district? You have the chance to win some of the prizes that you see featured here. How are you going to do it? Well, I think we might be familiar with the cliffhanger game from The Price is Right. We're going to do that kind of concept to help you become eligible to win these prizes. Before I get into the specifics, I wanted you to see what prizes there are to choose from. We've got a couple Stanley tumblers that we're going to be giving away, Amazon gift cards worth $100, $20 Starbucks cards, and also Crumble cookie cards. Now, let's break down what all you have to do to qualify to enter. If you want to move up the ladder, you get to move up 3 spots if you take a look at 3 of these AI tools. After you have taken a look at these 3, you need to generate 2 things based on these tools that you could use for the work that you do. And lastly, you need to show somebody in the building that you work at how to use one of the sites that you decided to take a look at. So that will move you 3 spaces up the board. Next up is Stickity. We all have a license for Stickity thanks to the Digital Learning Grant. And you can move from spot 3 up to spot 4 if you do the following. Watch the video about Stickity, it's really short. Install the add-ons, and then create something using Stickity that's going to tie to the work that you do. And last but not least, you need to show somebody else in your building how to use Stickity. Okay? The final task that you need to do is tied to Canva. So you get to choose, you need to complete 2 tasks out of the 3 to reach the summit, which is going to get you 5 entries into our prizes. So option 1, if you're a classroom teacher, students get the chance to explore Canva tools and create something during your bell ringer or morning work time for at least 1 week. You need to explore the Canva Hacks Micro PD, which is linked in the coordinating slides that I'm going to send out. And you need to create something using a hack that you learned about from my PD. And again, you're going to notice this theme. You need to teach someone in your building a Canva hack that you learned. Okay? Now, complete all of those things and it will get you 5 entries for our prizes. But let's say you want to try to earn extra entries. So I've given you some options. You could create a holiday teacher talk or a reel that's going to be showing your We Are Flash's pride. You could use classroomscreen.com with your class. Teach an admin how to do something in ed tech that they don't already know. Ask a colleague or a student to show you something with ed tech. Maybe you have a relaxing fireplace or scene for students while they're working in class. Come up with a way to use this Swiss climber template in your classroom. So if you're able to use one of these, each one of those counts as an extra entry. At the end of this, I wanted you to see that I used ChatGPT to help. I prompted it to come up with different lyrics, and you can take a look at what it came up with on this last slide. I do want to take a moment and talk about what is going to go out for you as a teacher. So this Google slide deck is where you're going to show that you have completed the tasks. So on here it says levels 1 through 3 with AI. I've given you the list of AI tools. So over here you're going to list which ones that you've decided to research and take a look at. After you have generated 2 things, then you're going to add those links into here. When you show someone in your building, you just need to type in who is it that you showed and like which site that you showed them. When I take a look at your slide deck, then after I see that you have all these pieces completed, I'm going to give you a stamp of approval. The next level, after you've gotten through 1, 2, 3 with the AI tools, then it's Stickity, like we said. This is where you're going to tell me 2 things that you learned after watching the little video about Stickity. Install it. When you generate something that works for you, you're going to put it here. Show someone in the building how to use it. Then you're going to indicate that there. The level with Canva, this is where you're going to add some items that either students have created or you can put some screenshots. After you explore the Canva Hacks Micro PD, tell me some of the hacks that you learned. And then lastly, who's someone that you showed some of those things. For the extra entries, you can add additional slides onto this teacher slide deck, and that's where you can paste in images that you've done some of these extra things if you want extra entries. I gave you this one. This is where you can put your name and your building, and this is the one where you can like indicate, where you're moving your little guy up the ladder here. All right. I also gave you an additional slide, so in case you do want to use this in your classroom, then you've got the template that I used here. You have from December 1st up to December 15th to get your entries in. When you make this slide deck, then you're going to make sure that you send it to me so that way I can get you entered. And then my hope is on the 15th, at the end of the day, then I can start to do the drawings, and that Monday after I will start coming around and delivering your prizes.